In compliance with the Open Public Meetings Act of the State of New Jersey, on January 12, 2024, adequate notice of this meeting was provided as required by law. Additionally, this meeting is being digitally recorded and live streamed on the Somerset County website. For public access, please email your questions to countyboardmeeting@co.somerset.nj.us. The public may participate in this meeting by calling 908-231-7075. Director Robinson?
Yes, let's please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for reflection. May we continue to be able to be a beacon of light in such a time as this. May we continue to be leaders for all people at all times. May we continue to serve those who have less, serving those who are in need. But more importantly, this week as we honor our veterans, may we continue to uplift them and their families in thanking them for their service. Thank you. Welcome, everyone, to November 12th, 2024 work session of Somerset County Board of Commissioners. This agenda and the items on it are for discussion and will be considered at the next commissioner meeting, which is scheduled for November 26th. No action will be taken at this meeting unless the measure and its adoption are needed in a manner necessary to continue county business. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Drake? Here. Commissioner Singletary? Here. Commissioner Morano? Here. Deputy Director Suey? Here. Director Robinson?
Here. As we have finished a week and exactly 1 week with the election, I just want to encourage everyone to continue to be encouraged because the work is still the work and we have plenty of work to do. And it doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on, we still owe it to the people to be a leader for all people at all times. We all pay tax dollars. We all have concerns and issues. And I would just encourage you to stay calm and continue to work through, with, and for your community. And it takes all of us to have that responsibility to do the right thing, because you can never be wrong if you're on the right side of right. And I want to uplift the veterans as Veterans Day was celebrated on yesterday. And my message to the fellow veterans, and I'll read it for your edification. To my fellow veterans, the defenders of our freedom, both on and off the battlefield. Your sacrifice has shaped this country's history and protected the freedoms we hold so dear. Your dedication to protecting our nation is a testament to your deep affection for your fellow citizens and your steadfast faith in the principles that bind us together as a people. We are all inspired by your bravery, both during and after your service. Let's keep in mind that gratitude is more than simply words. We have the ability to encourage one another, and encourage those who selflessly gave their all, whether it is by deeds of kindness, community service, or just taking the time to say thank you. As a community, it is our responsibility to stand behind them and stand with them, honor their sacrifices and commitment to this country, and let them know that they are never alone. So God bless you all, and God bless America. Deputy Director.
All right, thank you, Director Robinson. On Saturday, November 2nd, I attended the Diwali function over at the Balaji Temple in Bridgewater. So if anyone has driven past that area in Bridgewater and you see this beautiful handcrafted temple, that is right in our own backyard there. It is even prettier on the inside, and we celebrated Diwali, or their New Year. So it was wonderful to see many members of the community that invited us to join in those celebrations, everything from their musical performances to, different traditional dances and the garb to celebrate that holiday. We appreciate the invitation and, wish them a happy New Year. Election Day, For all those that decided to put their name on the ballot, congratulations for those who did succeed, and we hope that we can come together and serve. At the end of the day, it is community service, so we will do our jobs, and we thank everyone who takes that additional time out of their schedule to do what every single one of us love to do, and to be able to help out where we can. Veterans Day, we appreciate our veterans for every single sacrifice that they made in their families. We have a great sense of patriotism in Somerset County, and we're very proud of it. And everything from Patriots Day over at our VOTEC school, and when you go through our different downtowns to see how that's still celebrated, we hold that very strong. So thank you to all of those who have served. And we are preparing for the League of Municipalities, where we will be attending many of our seminars to be able to have continuing training in different areas that are relevant for educational purposes to be able to better serve the community. The Finance Committee, we did meet, and we are looking to be good stewards of the tax dollars once again. That concludes my report.
Thanks, Deputy Director. And Election Day was a week ago, and may I personally congratulate Director Robinson and Deputy Director Suey on their successful election. I believe that'll be certified tomorrow, but I believe that there's a comfortable lead there that I can call it. I'm not Steve Kornacki with khaki pants on, but I think we're going to call it. And thank you to all the people that made the election possible. Elections now are so long, with early voting, and there's so many people involved, and vote by mails. And I mean, I was in Somerville on Saturday night, and people were working Saturday night, into the night for the elections. So our team from top to bottom really did a great job. I'm the Public Works liaison, so I have an affinity to my team in facilities and services, and they really stepped up beyond their duties. So thank you so much. We also celebrated Italian-American Heritage last month. Melanie Moreno went to Randazzo's, a bakery in Raritan, with some of the other commissioners, and had some cannolis and had to do that. It's a real pain for me to do this. It was a struggle to go to the bakery. But, and then I continued with seeing the American theater companies play My Italy Story at the Szymanski Theater in Basking Ridge, which if you have not yet been, it is gorgeous. That theater is beautiful. And I think many people from the public get confused because it is in Fellowship Village. So I think people get confused that it's a private theater, and it's not. They have public performances. It's beautiful. It's local. I highly recommend it. They have opera, they have plays, they have musical performances. They do a wonderful job. So, yeah, highly encourage you to go. I also had the opportunity to take a tour of the State Museum and the archives down in Trenton, which was very informative, gets us really excited and prepped for the 250th anniversary. So working hard for that and making those relationships down in Trenton to have a unified effort in our 250th. And then, of course, as the director and deputy director spoke about Veterans Day already, we had a beautiful ceremony in Veterans Plaza. Thank you to our veterans as well. Coming up, holidays are coming up. How can you make a difference? How can you make an effort here? Somerset County is sponsoring Adopt a Family. So go to the county's website, Adopt a Family, $48. I think everybody in this room can do it, and that could help a family of 6. Please sign up. There's several nonprofits that you can work with to make a donation, and keep those in mind so that everybody can have a great holiday season this year. So I've done that for today, so that's great. And shredding. We had our shredding event recently, but I want to give you a heads up that November 16th at Chimney Rock, the Public Works building there, that's the last shredding for 2025. So get it in on November 16th, because no more shredding until like Q2 2025. So pile it all up, otherwise you got to start thinking about it for your taxes when you get your records ready for your taxes. The library, we met for the Library Commission. Bound Brook Alternative Branch is still under construction, under discussion rather. Hillsborough, we're making some internal changes there to improve our user experiences. And we continue work on the upgrades at Watchung and Peapack Gladstone, and Mary Jacobs is still closed due to that mold issue. LGBT Advisory Board, we're going to see a video tonight, so I will skip that one. The Improvement Authority met today, this afternoon. Standard business there, but there is discussion. Our municipalities do have to do some upgrades for their 911 radio communications. So we're trying to work with our community, with our municipalities to do a financing arm with them to save a lot of those fees that they would be charged if they were doing that financing on their own. This way we pool those fees for them, save money for the tax dollars, and do a shared service together like that. So that's still in discussion now. Our Public Works team, our mosquito advisory met. We're still continuing testing for West Nile and Triple E. Good news, bad news, we have a drought. Bad news, please be careful. Good news, not a lot of mosquitoes when it's a drought. So there's a silver lining on that one. So that's good for that. Our team was also dealing with a bunch of water main breaks that happened last week, which was very disruptive. But our team did a fabulous job, and you would have even known. It's like these little elves come in the night and fix everything so that when everybody comes to work, everything is ready for them. So again, thanks to Public Works for that. Transportation, last month, 7,098 meals delivered to homes to help people. Public transportation, 5,938 trips, and paratransit, 12,585 trips. Our first Saturday recycling collection, 516 cars. Our last shredding event, 1,398 cars. So it's helping our community there. Roads, continue to fix potholes, clear vegetation, repair storm drains. They're doing their job as we all expect them to do, so thank you. Cultural Heritage met. I've got some stats for you. Weekend journey to the past. We're not at final numbers, but it looks like we nearly doubled attendance from last year. We had about 3,000 people attend weekend journey events. About 25% of those were from outside of Somerset County, including 4 different countries. So that was exciting. Our arts and history grants, we've got a lot of requests out there, especially for arts. There's requests of over $750,000 for arts grants, but this is a grant that we passed through from the state of New Jersey. We only have $200,000 in the pot, so there's going to be a lot of looking at that and evaluation. Same thing with the history grants. We've had requests for $118,000. There's only $63,000 to offer. Good news, 2025 awarded to Somerset County from New Jersey Tourism, $12,500 to promote our weekend journey to the past 2025. Our docent program continues. So far we have 14 people signed up, and our consultants working on the project to get more participation and part of that marketing effort now. And lastly on that one is the Ukrainian embroidery exhibit is here on the 3rd floor as well as in our gallery. It's beautiful. Some of the folks from the Ukrainian Cultural Center came and met with us today, and they did a really nice job down there. So always love seeing those folks. And last but not least, our Rutgers Cooperative Extension. The 4-H held their annual open house to welcome new members. And the wellness team is part of that, and they are coordinating with our Office on Aging to offer programming at our senior centers, as well as co-chairing our wellness campaign for our employees here. So a lot to report. Thank you for your indulgence of your time and attention, but that concludes my report.
Thank you, Commissioner. That was terrific. Just a few things I want to say. Congratulations to Sarah and Chanel as well. It was a great campaign, and certainly welcome to have you back on this board. I did attend 2 Veterans Day events yesterday. I want to thank all the vets that really provide incredible opportunities for all of us to be free in this country, and hearing a lot of the stories of the veterans yesterday and was certainly inspiring. On a separate note, I want to thank our county planner. I know he's in the room, Walter Lane. Whether you know it or not, this is one of his last meetings, probably to attend tonight. Walter's been a real dynamic planner for the county. Started as I understand, if I have the story correct, Walter, as an intern. Continued to grow and inspire many young planners throughout the county. Was involved in so many local and state issues, and continues to really represent the great work of planners. He's going to be moving on to the state. And I know we're going to be talking again, Walter, on many planning issues, especially as he gets directly involved with the state plan. So congratulations, Walter. And you'll be missed, but I understand, we'll still be seeing you on a lot of issues. Yes. Just two other announcements. The Somerset County Park Commission is hosting the 2024 photo contest, and it's really open for all amateur photographers to go out and photograph our county parks. There's actually 5 contest categories, including events, wildlife, scenic, people, and horticulture. And there'll be 5 winners for each category, so it gives you a lot of opportunity to win this photography contest. There's entrance requirements on the county website for the Park Commission, and it opened already on November 1st. It will end on Sunday, December 29th, and you'll submit your photographs online as an attachment to parksinfo@scparks.org. That's available online. And so again, only amateur photographers are eligible, but it's also a great opportunity for getting your photos out there. They'll ultimately be used for other programming throughout the county, obviously with your permission, but please feel free to go out and photograph our parks. It's a great time of year. And then finally, if you're interested in getting out a little bit of exercise, they're looking for volunteers for trail maintenance at the Park Commission at Washington Valley Park, which is one of our great parks on the mountain. And it will be on November 17th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So come out and join the Somerset County Park Rangers for a unique opportunity to be a steward of the natural resources we all love to hike, bike, and explore. Volunteers are absolutely vital to this effort. You'll be asked to clear trails so the trails are safe. You'll be participating perhaps in rebuilding boardwalks, picking up litter, pruning back vegetation, and just general trail repair. So all volunteers will be required to sign a volunteer waiver. No power tools will be used. It will be all hand labor. And dress appropriately and bring some insect repellent. But it looks to be a nice day. Again, Washington Valley Park, and come on out and volunteer. We could certainly use your help. And that's the end of my report. Thank you.
Thank you. So the Mental Health Board met last week. It was actually our first in-person meeting that we've had probably since before COVID. And we had a presentation from Bridgeway. They're going to be launching a new initiative called the Mobile Crisis Outreach Team Initiative. And this is where if someone is having a mental health crisis, they can call 988, and 2 individuals will then be dispatched to help deal with the crisis, refer this individual to any resources they might need. So again, you dial 988. It hasn't launched yet. They weren't quite sure exactly when it's going to launch, but hopefully that'll be soon. Hopefully that's something the county can help publicize when it is launched. Also, with regard to the Raritan Workforce Development Board, something that impacts North Plainfield, NorWestCap, this is, I think, apparently a nonprofit anti-poverty organization. They have a facility in North Plainfield, and they are going to be offering free computer skill classes in Spanish throughout the month of November. Class times are 8:45 to 1 p.m. At 170 Watchung Avenue in North Plainfield. So, in case you know anyone who's interested. Now, I also have, two awards were given. Raritan Valley Community College, their Automotive Technology Associates program received the ASE Training Managers Council's National Excellence in Training Award. Print here is really small, so I'm just having a little trouble reading it. I guess this is from the Automotive Training Managers Council, so recognizing the school's automotive technology program. So congratulations to RVCC. And a few weeks ago, the VOTEC Board of Education met, and it was also noted that Ed Graff, who's a history teacher at the VOTEC school, he was honored as the 2024 recipient of the Smart Mayor Veterans of Foreign Wars National Citizenship Education Teacher Award. That's a national award, so Mr. Graff has been part of the faculty there for 11 years and has been a driving force behind several initiatives at the school that honor veterans and support the families of those who have served, and Mr. Graff himself is a veteran. So congratulations to Ed Graff. And that's my report. Thank you.
All right, thank you. At this time, we have a couple of special recognitions. So first up, Commissioner Morano.
Is Melissa Harvey from our recycling division. Come on up. Okay, so we have an employee recognition award to Ms. Melissa Harvey, and it's in recognition and sincere appreciation of her outstanding efforts in furthering the cause of good government. Melissa provided an outstanding tour of the Somerset County Recycling Facility, and I quote, "We were surprised at how much we didn't know about recycling and look forward to partnering with Melissa to help inform our residents about recycling efforts, recycling through local efforts." And that was sent to us by Township Committeewoman Anna Duarte McCarthy of Bernards Township. So I know, Melissa, you had brought the Bernards Township Environmental Committee to see the recycling facility and talk with them. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, they came for a tour. It was about 10 of them. And they came with the knowledge that they knew everything about recycling. During the presentation, you know, one member had a Dunkin' Donuts cup that she had finished. And she says, "You know what? I'm going to rinse my cup out, and I'm going to put it in my recycling bucket." I'm like, no, you're not. So what they didn't know, they learned. And that's what it's all about, educating the residents of the county. No matter how old you are, it's still, you know, there's still something to be learned.
Yeah, so Melissa, you've been with the county recycling division
29 years?
29 years. So thank you.
And thank you.
Very, very well
Okay.
received.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Melissa touches lots of municipalities because you're also certified as the tonnage reports and everything, so you,
I'm also the Clean Communities Coordinator for the county.
many hats. So thank you so much and congratulations. Let's get a picture. Is that some, I thought she looked very much like you, but I didn't want to assume.
I'm going to ask all the commissioners to come down. And Walter, please step forward. This is bittersweet, and it's see you later, not goodbye. And we have a citation for you, and it reads, "The Somerset County Board of County Commissioners hereby thanks and commends Walter C. Lane for his 3 decades of dedication and service to the residents of Somerset County and his stewardship in making our county a recognized national leader in public planning. As Somerset County's Director of Division of Planning, Walter successfully preserved more than 1,800 acres of farmland and open space, secured the age-friendly county designation by AARP and the World Health Organization, developed what is believed to be the nation's first preservation plan combining open space, farmland, and historic preservation in the award-winning Somerset County Preservation Plan, and put Somerset County on a strong planning foundation for the future. And it is signed by the Somerset County Board of Commissioners on this day, and our loss is the state's gain. But again, we wish you well. We wish you well, and we will continue to work with you as you move on to the state, because we still have work to do. So thank you.
I just want to thank the Board of Commissioners for this honor. I'm very humbled by it. I wouldn't have been able to accomplish what I have over the years without the support of this board, past boards of commissioners and freeholders, the staff. Like, they make me look good every day, so that this current and past staff is really why we have so much success here. And also all the other county employees in here all have helped the planning division or me over the years, and I truly appreciate that. It's really been a wonderful place to work. It was a hard decision to leave, but it was an opportunity I just couldn't pass up. So I look forward to working with everyone in the future, and everyone will know how to find me and where I'm at. So we'll definitely be working together. So thank you.
Thank you.
Take a deep breath, Paul. Nothing. Sir, you want to be my latex salesman?
So as we continue on with the meeting, we have communications. New Jersey Department of Transportation inviting entities to apply for its fiscal year 2025 Local Freight Impact Fund Grant Program. Monmouth County Board of Commissioners resolution urging the state of New Jersey to reject the adoption of the proposed Protecting Against Climate Threat, or PACT, Resilient Environments and Landscape REAL rules. County Clerk Steve Peter notice of fees collected for October 2024 in the amount of $4,137,456.78. And we move on to new business.
The first one is 242200, authorizing the execution of contracts between the Greater Raritan Workforce Development Board and the Literacy Volunteers of Somerset County in a total amount of $340,000 for the period of January 1st, 2025 to December 31st, 2026.
Resolution 24-2201, authorizing the purchase of property for the 2024 road resurfacing and ADA compliance program, various routes, various locations in the county of Somerset and the state of New Jersey, contract 24014. Resolution 24-2202, approving the property parcel map and designating road areas to be acquired for highway and bridge purposes and authorizing the early appraisal of lands and title searches for the general property parcel maps for intersection improvements to Greenbrook Road West, Redfield Road, Rock Avenue, and Greenbrook Road East, and Rock Avenue, Greenbrook Township, and North Plainfield Boroughs, contract number 24015. That's the cross street. There's a bunch of different streets there on different sides because it spans Greenbrook and North Plainfield.
Resolution 24-2203 is authorizing the release of performance bond in the amount of $118,063.41 to Meridia Main Station Urban Renewal as principals, George Capadoglia and Margaret Capadoglia as co-principals, as a performance guarantee for construction improvements within the county right-of-way at East Main Street, County Route 533, on file with the County Planning Board as Bound Brook 124S. 2224 is authorizing release of performance surety of Fenwick Valley Road LLC as principal and surety in the amount of $49,712.55, posted as a guarantee for construction performed at the county right-of-way on Valley Road, County Route 512, with accrued interest in the amount of $294.06 for a total disbursement of $50,006.61. 24-2205 is authorizing the release of a performance surety amount of $7,037.60 with accrued interest in the amount of $30.59 to Amwell Estates LLC, posted as guarantee for roadwork performed within the county right-of-way on Amwell Road, County Route 514, located on block 386.02, lots 19.01 and 19.02, Franklin Township, on file with the County Planning Board is Franklin 982, total not to exceed $7,068.19.
24-2206, Office of Operations and Planning, authorizing the submission of application and acceptance of funds for the Somerset County Social Services for the homeless contract with the New Jersey Department of Human Services, Division of Family Development for the period of January 1, 2025 through December 31, 2025, total not to exceed $287,712. Resolution 24-2207, authorizing submission and acceptance of funds for the Somerset County TANF transportation contract with the New Jersey Department of Human Services, Division of Family Development for the period of January 1, 2025 through December 31, 2025, total not to exceed $42,271. Resolution 24-2208, authorizing the Somerset County Department of Human Services to apply for and accept the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act Disaster Response Crisis Counseling County Grants Program of year 2025, total not to exceed $16,400.
Good afternoon. Resolution 24-2209, authorizing a no-cost extension for the Opt for Help and Hope grant. The original dates of the grant are March 31st of 23 through February 28th of 25. The revised dates will now be March 31st, 23 through December 31, 2025. 24-2210, authorizing application for the 2025 Arrive Together Critical Incident Model Grant Program administered by the New Jersey Department of Law and Public Safety, Office of the Attorney General, Division of Administration, to accept funding for award and insert funding into the Somerset County 2025 budget when approved in the amount of $100,800. Thank you.
Okay. 24-2211 is a resolution concurring with the Borough of South Bound Brook Ordinance 2024-015 entitled An Ordinance to Amend the Municipal Code, Chapter 7, more particularly Code Section 7-20, Handicap Parking of the Code of the Borough of South Bound Brook in Somerset County, New Jersey.
24-2212, authorizing an agreement between Somerset County Transportation and New Jersey Transit Corporation for local shuttle bus services under the SCOOP program for the contract period April 1st, 2024 to March 31st, 2026. Total contract not to exceed $400,000.
24-2213 is award of a contract to Visual Computer Solutions of Freehold, New Jersey for the continued maintenance and support of the VCS scheduling system for the Sheriff's Office, fourth year of five-year contract, total not to exceed $26,690.
22-2214 is an award of professional service contract to Verdantis out of Wilmington, Delaware for environmental consulting services for the former Bellmead Depot, Hillsborough Township, total not to exceed $380,000.
Resolution 2215, award a contract to SHI International Corp. Out of Somerset, New Jersey for the annual licenses and support agreement for SysAid software, utilizing the New Jersey Cooperative Purchasing Alliance contract, CK04, subcontract 2438, total not to exceed $32,253.39.
Twenty-four 2216, award of contract CC-0121-20 to Qualifax System Incorporated of Nashville for upgrades, maintenance, and support for the Qualifax electronic health record system for Richard Hall Community Health and Wellness Center. Fifth year of the seventh-year contract, January 1, 2025 to December 31, 2025. Total not to exceed $140,000. And Resolution 24-2217, award of contract CY-COM-0065-20 to Relias LLC of Morrisville, North Carolina, for a web-based learning management system for Richard Hall Community Mental Health Center, year 5 of 5, total not to exceed $15,000.
Resolution 24-2218, award of a contract to Community in Crisis, Bernardsville, New Jersey, for a peer recovery supporter program utilizing second optional year of 3 optional 1-year extensions, total not to exceed $50,001. 24-2219, authorizing the purchase of a forensic examination tool from York Telecom Corp. Out of Eatontown, New Jersey, utilizing New Jersey State contract, total not to exceed $36,747.15. Thank you.
24-2220 is award of contract CC-0129-23 for original equipment manufactured parts and repairs for heavy-duty vehicles over 4,500 gross vehicle weight. It is a first of a 2-year contract, and it's total not to exceed $5,000.
24221 is approval to pay a confirming order to Cleary Giacobbe, total not to exceed $40,169.43. 2222 is authorizing the Greater Raritan Workforce Development Board to pay for American Rescue Plan funded in-demand career training scholarships for Somerset County students at Raritan Valley Community College, total not to exceed $200,000. 2223 is amended and canceling certification of funds for previously awarded contracts to close out the requisitions for the Greater Raritan Workforce Development Board's 2024 Summer Youth Work Experience Program stipend payments, total not to exceed a negative amount of $10,372. And the constitutional officers, 2224 is approval to pay confirm an order to Royal Printing Service of West New York for 2024 general election printing services, total not to exceed $46,132.40. 2225 is approval to pay a confirm and order to County Business Systems of Newtown, PA for 2024 voter registration list, total not to exceed $2,919.36. And 2226 is approval to pay confirming orders for services provided to the Somerset County Sheriff by Medline Industries, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, total not to exceed $2,068.26.
24-2227 is authorizing certification of funds for previously awarded contract to Har Construction out of North Plainfield, New Jersey, for maintenance contract for repairs of various Park Commission structures. Contract 24001, total not to exceed $200,000. 24-2228, authorizing closing and returning remaining funds for previously awarded contract to Aqua Pro Tech out of Fairfield, New Jersey for site-wide laboratory testing services at the Belmead Depot in Hillsborough, total not to exceed negative $113,578.
Resolution 24-2229, authorizing the funding participation of the County of Somerset in connection with the cost-share purchase of a development rights easement under the County Planning Incentive Grant Program over Block 8, Lot 2.06 and 2.11 Tucker Farm on Willow Road in Peapack, Gladstone. Total to Shane Schaefer, PC Attorney Trust Account, not to exceed $463,937.70, which includes $150,000, which is 10% of the total cost for possible ancillary costs.
Resolution 24-2230, authorizing a Somerset County Historic Preservation Grant Program allocation in the amount of $170,318 from the Open Space Recreation Farmland and Historic Preservation Trust Fund for the Jury Assembly Room, former First Dutch Reformed Church stained glass window project. 24-2231, authorizing Somerset County Historical Marker Program funds from the 2023 Somerset County Historic Preservation Grant Program allocation to Siwa Studios, total not to exceed $4,325.
Okay, Resolution 24-2232 is insertion of a special item of revenue into the budget for the State of New Jersey Department of Human Services Medication Assisted Treatment, also known as the MAT grant, in the amount of $305,000 and $305,434. Resolution 2233 is an insertion of a special item of revenue for the New Jersey Division of Highway Traffic Safety Impaired Driving Somerset and Hunterdon Counties grant in the amount of $282,040. 2234 is insertion of a special item of revenue for the Amwell Valley Country Club, Inc. and Thompson Realty Co. of Princeton LLC escrow agreement. This is for environmental cleanup of property at Wurtsville Road in Hillsborough, New Jersey, in the amount of $275,000. 2235 is insertion of a special item of revenue for the State of New Jersey Division of Highway Traffic Safety Distracted Driving Initiative for Somerset and Hunterdon counties in the amount of $235,100. 2236 is an insertion of a special item of revenue for the New Jersey Department of Law and Public Safety Operation Helping Hands grant program in the amount of $100,000. And 2237 is the insertion of a special item of revenue for the State of New Jersey Department of Health Comprehensive Cancer Control grant in the amount of $6,000. 2238 is a payment of claims and ratification of the same.
Resolution 24-2239, approval to pay a confirming order to SHI International Corp. out of Somerset, New Jersey for a support agreement for VMware Horizon Enterprise Plus, utilizing the New Jersey Cooperative Purchasing Alliance contract, coverage terms from August 3, 2024 to 2025, total not to exceed $50,118.63.
Resolution 24-2240, amending the certification of funds to cancel the balance of funds for the Adult Day Center of Somerset County, Inc., purchase order 269871 for 2024 contract. Total not to exceed a negative of $41,567. Resolution 24-2241, Approval to pay a confirming order to WB Mason for water for the Thrill and Grill Picnic on September 13th, 2024. Total not to exceed $157.50. Resolution 24-2242, authorizing certification of funds for stipends through the Division of Mental Health and Addictions Services, State of New Jersey, Bilingual Mental Health Clinician Stipend Program. Total not to exceed $60,000. Resolution 24-2243, approval to pay confirming order to Harvard Protection Services, LLC of Miami, Florida, for guard services. Total not to exceed $246.20.
The next 8 resolutions are all to pay approval for confirming orders. The first one, 2244, is Berla Corporation, Annapolis, Maryland, for software support, updates, and licenses. Total not to exceed $4,900. 2245 is T-Mobile USA out of Bellevue, Washington, for telephone services related to criminal investigations. Total not to exceed $3,695. 2246, Comcast, Voorhees, New Jersey, for past services. Total not to exceed $2,793.84. 2247 is payment to the Assistant Prosecutors Association, New Jersey, out of Hackensack, New Jersey, for 2024 Assistant Prosecutor dues. Total not to exceed $690. 2248, Hamilton Pet Meadow, Hamilton, New Jersey, for services during an animal cruelty investigation. Total not to exceed $474. 2249 is Talos Pizzeria, Hillsborough, New Jersey, for food. Total not to exceed $410. 2250 is Tracy Gribben Transcription Services, Middletown, New Jersey, for transcription services. Total not to exceed $154.44. 2251 is CWKK Corp. out of Bend, Oregon, for a crime deck subscription. Total not to exceed $79. Thank you.
$2252 is authorizing certification of funds for previously awarded contract to GSP Properties, total not to exceed $35,251.25. 2253 is amending and canceling certification of funds for previously awarded contract to Gates Flag and Banner Company, total not to exceed -$1,500. 2254, approval to pay confirming order to GenServe for Queensbridge pump repair, Gates Flag and Banner for flagpole repairs, Hague Service Corporation for fire radio monitoring fees, and Johnson Controls for repairs in the jail, total not to exceed $10,670.29.
Good evening again. 2422-55. Approval to pay a confirming order to the Packaging People Incorporation, DBA, the Glove and Safety People, Inc., New Brunswick, New Jersey, for safety clothing, total not to exceed $710. 24-2256. Approval to pay a confirming order for removal of used oil to Lionetti Associates, LLC, Lorco Petroleum Services, out of Elizabeth, New Jersey, total not to exceed $55.
Okay, 2257 is amending a resolution R 24-1934 to reduce the amount of previously awarded contract to Herc Rentals, Inc. from Atlanta, Georgia, contract number CC 0028-22, not to exceed $140,000. Okay, 2258, authorizing certification of funds for previously awarded contract to Denville Line Painting from Rockaway, New Jersey. This is for pavement markers and striping various roads, not to exceed $22,400. 2259 is approval to pay confirming order to Pumping Services of Middlesex, NJ, for the Greenbrook flood control repairs, not to exceed $5,157.60.
24-2260, approval to pay confirming order to Grand Falloons out of Brooklyn, New York for a cancellation fee, total not to exceed $1,200.
24-2261 is amending Resolution R24-1678 to Campbell Freightliners of Monroe, New Jersey, due to a clerical error. Reduction not to exceed $35,393.35. 24-2262 is authorizing certificate of funds to various vendors for parts and repairs, total not to exceed $45,000. 24-2263 is approval to pay confirming orders to various vendors for parts and repairs, total not to exceed $30,628.95.
Thank you. Is there a motion to add above resolutions 24-2022, excuse me? Is there a motion to add above resolutions 24-2200 through 24-2263 to the consent agenda for our November 26th meeting?
So moved.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Drake?
Yes.
Commissioner Singletary?
Yes.
Commissioner Morano?
Yes.
Deputy Director Sui? Yes. Director Robinson?
Yes.
The next resolutions are slated to be added for adoption at tonight's regular meeting. 2141 is authorizing funding under the American Rescue Plan for the acquisition of open space for stormwater-related infrastructure projects to support stormwater resiliency. That is the companion to 2145. 2142 is to rescind award of contract to Elbow Iron Works, Resolution 241848, for award of a 2-year contract for traffic control signal support, hardware and safety devices, cooperative price and system bid for contract 0099-24. 2143 is authorizing a change of name for Richard Hall Community Health and Wellness Center, formerly known as Richard Hall Mental Health Center. Although we've called it that for a while, we need to formally recognize that the name was changed for licensing purposes.
24-2144, approving the request for an additional 6-month extension of time for the fiscal 2021 local bridge grant agreements with the New Jersey Department of Transportation under the Local Bridges Fund Program for 3 different projects.
All right.
Thought Walter was coming up for his
We're just making sure everybody's awake. Resolution 242145, authorizing the purchase of real property known as Block 267.01, Lot 1.01, in the Borough of Manville, owned by Conor USA LLC, AKA Rhythms, AKA Saffron, AKA Yellow Rose property. Total acquisition cost not to exceed $840,000. Yes. Yes. It's a perfect location for flood storage. The property is probably 50% paved at this point. We could remove most, if not all, of that pavement, do some restoration, reforestation. It's an excellent site for flood resiliency, definitely. Thank you.
Resolution 24-2146, authorizing certification of funds for a previously awarded contract to Continental Hardware, Inc., contract CC-0112-24, for lumber and supplies for wheelchair ramp program. Total not to exceed $6,767.40.
24
2147, authorizing the amendment of Resolution 24-605 to update the verbiage of the original Emma Grant resolution, which was adopted on March 26, 2024.
Motion to add resolutions 24-2141 through 24-2147 to the agenda for the November 12th meeting. Is there a motion?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Drake?
Yes.
Commissioner Singletary?
Yes.
Commissioner Morano?
Absolutely, yes.
Deputy Director Sui? Director Robinson?
Yes. We come to the public portion of our meeting where anyone from the public wishing to speak, come forward, state your name, address, 5 minutes, no yielding of time, no coming up a second time. Is there a motion to open to public?
So moved.
Is there a second? Second. All in favor? Aye. Ayes have it. Anyone from the public wishing to speak? Telephone or email?
I have nothing on my end.
I would like to say one thing. I just want to personally acknowledge Walter Lane for all he did. My running joke was we have to put an extension onto the building for all of the awards we won under his watch. And he's always been, as he calls himself, the Swiss Army knife of Somerset County government. So I just want to personally give you a standing ovation for everything you've done.
And I'm going to ask that you return that citation because it said command, but now after thinking about it, I think it should say commend. So if you could return it for the correction. Anyone else?
Just echoing the thanks. Walter, you welcomed me when I was new on the NJTPA board. And as for those of you who don't know what that stands for with alphabet soup in government, it's the North Jersey Transportation and Planning Authority. And it has been pivotal for some major projects within Somerset County to connect the northern part, but it's really central New Jersey as well. So and I personally thank you so much for guiding me and teaching me in my first days on the job. So I appreciate it.
A longtime employee, Patrice Brown. So I wanted to acknowledge that, and our hearts and prayers go out to her family. But she was certainly a beacon of light. She was bubbly, always smiling, very personable. So again, our hearts and prayers go out to her family. So I thought it would be remiss if we did not acknowledge her passing as well. Welcome. So any additional reports from the commissioners? All right, are we ready for the video presentation?
Yes. Thank you. So we have a young man in the audience that did a beautiful job filming people at the Pride celebration in Somerville this past summer. He collected the interviews, he edited the footage, he put together a great video for the LGBT Advisory Board. Basically, what is Pride to you in Somerset County? And I just wanted to share it with our fellow commissioners because I think Frank Morano did a fantastic job on this video, and I'm really, these are just random people. These weren't props. We didn't stage and say, hey, come, here's your script. These were literally, Frank saw him, hey, here's a microphone. Would you want to talk? And it's really touching to feel the inclusivity and the pride they have to be a Somerset County resident and to feel safe living here and inclusive. So I wanted the commissioners to see it. And at the end, you'll see how proud I am of the job that Frank Morano did and how our young people in Somerset County are doing fabulous work out there. So without further ado, after the video, if you guys want to say a few words, we'd love to have you up. And thank you to members of our LGBT Advisory Board that are here in support tonight. So with that said.
Somerset County, New Jersey was founded on May 14, 1688. Over the last 330 years, the county has grown to a population of nearly 347,000 people. The county seat is in Somerville, a wonderfully welcoming and exciting town with a downtown full of shops, restaurants, bakeries, and antique stores. And for Pride Month, downtown Somerville welcomes crowds of residents to Family Pride Night, celebrating the LGBTQIA+ community and their families. All are welcome, and all have their own feelings about pride and Somerset County.
What makes Somerset County an inclusive and safe place, and why are you proud to live in this county?
So Somerset County is the place I felt the most safe in my life. Before I came out, I used to walk around Somerville, and I would walk past the house on Cliff Street with all the pride flags and the "You Are Welcome," and it really made me feel safe. And then since I've come out, I've experienced nothing but love in Somerville from the community, and I've worked in retail downtown, and it's just a wonderful place. And
Awesome.
It has awesome people like her.
Well, I believe that Somerset County over the last few years has really opened up and been trying to be more inclusive for LGBTQ community, and I am thankful for that because I've lived here for at least 25 years. The LGBTQ Advisory Board has been doing some things to kind of welcome more members of the community into Somerset County, and I'm thankful for that. I'm proud to be here because I'm part of the board, and it just is a wonderful thing, refreshing to have the county want to say, let's have more things for the LGBTQ community as opposed to just, maybe we can do something, maybe we can have something, maybe we can talk to people. But this has been good. So I'm really glad and thankful to be here. And I do feel safe. I do feel included.
I think Somerville is an inclusive and safe place to live because they always have community-driven events and just a big focus on welcoming everyone and celebrating everyone in the town. So I'm proud to live there because I'm proud to, participate in all these events.
I'm proud to live in this county because I feel that they make a lot of efforts towards mental health and advocating for those who are underserved communities. And I love the arts here in Somerville.
I grew up in Sussex County, Vernon, which is a very conservative small town. We had to go all the way to Newark to have something a quarter the size as this. So for someone who's never really been to a lot of Pride events growing up, this is a really cool thing to have, and I like that we have it, and especially in a area of Somerville like this, where we have a bunch of shops you can duck into, and we're supporting local businesses and stuff like that.
Well, I would say first off that the Proud Center that's in Somerville is absolutely wonderful. Dr. Kostek and his team are absolutely perfect. I also think that just having, events like this, wonderful to kind of bring everybody together. I also think just in general that it just feels homey. It feels so nice in Somerset County. It's just like you have a span of different people and so diverse, and I love it. I'm so thankful to live here.
I think we have a lot of good resources here, especially for the youth.
I moved here very recently, and I've learned that the community is really, really accepting, and I'm really happy about it.
All right, so I've been in Somerset County living and or working since 1987, and I've seen the progress, I've seen the change. The fact that they have an event like this makes me so happy. I think Somerset County had the potential, and they're realizing their potential of being a place, a county where anybody can be here and be safe and, just enjoy everything we have to offer.
say Somerset County, happy Pride! I love it. I love this energy. That's the energy of this county. Somerville is one town of it, the 2.5 little mile part of it, but we've got 300 miles of Somerset County that loves you, welcomes you, and is inclusive of the LGBT plus community. So give it up for all of our Somerset County residents, businesses that welcome you and want you to call this home or your place to visit. Somerset County's represented here tonight. Our Sheriff's Department's helping out. Our Prosecutor's Office is here with a tent. And my pride and joy, our newly formed, well, it's been since 2020 now, Somerset County LGBT Advisory Board. We're here because we want you to know that you belong and we love you. You are included. So thank you guys for coming out. It's a great night. Enjoy, celebrate, and happy Pride.
Video? Here for you. Sorry, get you your microphone and tell us about it.
So my name is Frank Morano. I did not plan anything. I'm sorry.
Tell us about how you made the video.
I just went up to people, asked them for interviews if they wanted to talk on behalf of the LGBTQ plus community. Whoever we got, and I edited the footage together, and it was as simple as that, and it was a lot of fun to make. I'm very appreciative for the opportunity, and if you guys need anything else, I'm absolutely happy to do anything else that you guys need from me.
Wonderful. And what's going on for you next year? You are going on?
I'm off to college next year. I'm not sure yet where yet, though, but I'm definitely going to be out of here.
You're supposed to say Somerset Pride here. You're saying no, but seriously, you're looking at studying film? Or?
Yeah, studying film, editing, cinematography, kind of everything. So I'm definitely going to be continuing this. So if you need me in the further future, so I will definitely be ready, of course.
Frank, did you want to talk about anything about the video or anything from the advisory board?
I mean, it's kind of clear this is my son, Frank. We weren't very creative with names in our family. But the advisory board was established in 2020 under the tutelage of Commissioner Morano. It's just been a wonderful journey. I think it's been not just great for the county, but I think it's been great for other places to see. And I know there's several other counties with advisory boards, and it's just been wonderful. And I think we've really been able to help the county. As to the video, it was great. We talked about, oh, maybe we do a video, and Frankie's a student at Bridgewater High School, born and raised Somerset County, and I said, hey, would you you and your friends, or would you like to do this? This is what it is, and we put it all together, and I'm very proud of him, and I'm very I mean, you could see how supportive he is of me and my husband and everything. So we're very proud, and I'm very proud of the board too. So.
You guys did a great job. Good luck with everything.
His mother's proud too.
I didn't know Mom was here. Mom was here too.
Mom, did you want to say anything?
Same.
Same.
I only see Dad.
I am equally proud, and I'm beyond proud of my son. I'm beyond proud of the family that we have, and the way that he's been able to grow up in this community with his father, with his partner, with our family. We live in Somerville. We've raised our children in Bridgewater. And we're proud of our children, but we're proud to be able to be doing things like this for the community, and that it's getting some recognition, and for the community that it's getting recognition.
Board members for their service to the community and for all you do. I mean, none of these boards are just show up to a meeting and go home. There's lots of work to be done, and I don't know if the public realizes that. There's lots of work to be done on the back end, attending events and planning things. So thank you for all your service. We appreciate it. You're more than welcome to sit through the rest of our meeting where we vote on things, or if you'd like to go home and celebrate your accomplishments.
I think we're gonna head to dinner now. Thank you very much. Thank you to all. Thank you.
Thank you. So we have the approval of the minutes for our October 22nd meeting. Is there a motion to approve the listed minutes? Motion. Is there a second? Second. Any comments, questions, or substantive changes? All right, roll call, please.
Commissioner Drake?
Yes.
Commissioner Singletary?
Yes.
Commissioner Morano?
Yes.
Deputy Director Sui?
Yes.
Director Robinson?
Yes. We have ordinance 24-2199 prohibiting left turns from eastbound Georgetown Franklin Turnpike, County Route 518 into Brecknell Way, Montgomery Township, Somerset County, New Jersey, and setting the public hearing for November 26, 2024 at 6 p.m. Is there a motion to pass this ordinance on first reading and set public hearing for November 26, 6 p.m.?
Motion?
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Drake?
Yes.
Commissioner Singletary?
Yes.
Commissioner Morano?
Yes.
Deputy Director Sui?
Yes.
Director Robinson?
Yes. Is there a motion to approve resolutions 24-2100 through 24-2102?
Motion?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Drake?
Yes.
Commissioner Singletary?
Yes.
Commissioner Morano?
Yes.
Deputy Director Sui?
Yes.
Director Robinson?
Yes. Is there a motion to approve resolutions 24-2103 through 24-2109?
Motion.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Drake?
Yes.
Commissioner Singletary?
Yes.
Commissioner Morano?
Yes.
Deputy Director Sui?
Yes.
Director Robinson?
Yes. Is there a motion to approve resolutions 24-2110 through 24-2140? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Drake?
Yes.
Commissioner Singletary?
Yes.
Commissioner Morano?
Yes.
Deputy Director Sui?
Yes.
Director Robinson?
Yes. Is there a motion to approve resolutions 24-2141 through 24-2147?
Motion?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Drake?
Yes.
Commissioner Singletary?
Yes.
Commissioner Morano?
Yes.
Deputy Director Sui?
Yes.
Director Robinson?
Yes. Now we come to the public portion of this meeting. Anyone from the public wishing to speak, 5 minutes, no yielding of time, no coming up a second time. Is there a motion to open to the public?
Motion?
Is there a second? All in favor? Aye. Hearing none, seeing none from the audience?
There is none.
Email, phone calls? Okay. So is there a motion to close the public portion of this meeting?
Motion.
Is there a second? All in favor? Aye. Ayes have it. We will go into executive session, so at this time, I'm going to turn it over to our county council.
There is a need to go into executive session for purchase, lease, acquisition of land, open space in Hillsborough, Saliski, potential pending litigation, contract negotiations for recycling rates, cultural heritage or CHPP grants, Hillsborough litigation, and personnel matters regarding potential expansion of services. So with that, I would need a motion to go into executive session. We will not take any further public action and adjourn the meeting directly therefrom.
So moved. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Ayes have it. Good night. Be well.